What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another sealed run. Check out this new screen we've got here when you buy in. You've got Harry Potter, Sexy Hermione,
Ooh.
and Voldemort, I guess? Or maybe that's Ron. Ron died. Let's build a deck and see what we've got. Just from eyeballing this, I am ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. We've got Ariane Dion, arguably the best dragon in human history. Salvatore, very awesome. Kaya, very awesome. Got another dragon. If we have cards that like dragons, we already have two. I feel like I always get some card that like wants me to have a dragon and then I have none. We can get some card draw, that'd be pretty nice. What are we working with here? We've got war, magic, and nature. We'll probably go with magic's ping god power. Although Animal Bond, not bad either if we're more aggressive. However, with Ariane Dion as our top end, I am thinking we will want to be less aggressive. Give me all the Fey Flame Blades. Love them. Singerstone Axe, Roar if you control two creatures. That's so conditional, and it doesn't even have Blitz. It's just not very good. Fey Flame Blade. Bayflame Blade is great. Hey, look, it's a thing that wants us to have dragons, and we actually have a couple. Question is, do we have enough? We're going to find out in a bit here. But first, I would like to see what we're working with on our top end. So the Hunt, not great. I mean, it's a great card. I'm looking for like some Infernos, though. We got Magic. Looking for Shaped Blasts. Maybe we still have Unbound Flames. I mean, oh my god, three. We got three Unbound Flames. Okay. Like, I'll see you guys at 7 wins. No, I don't know. We'll see. This might be tough. It's not going to be tough. Retaliation. Echoing Sands. What does this do? Draw 2 cards if they're both spells. Interesting. We could just run all spells. We have Poison Dart. Oh, yeah. We need that Worm Breath. I love the Unannounced Arrival. This card I eyeballed earlier. And this is just such a good card. It's absurd. Gather the Great Worms. Delve a dragon from your deck with mana cost 5 or more and draw it. So 5 or more, and that's Eklarith and Ariane Dion. So a 2 mana, draw 2 dragons. Now, if we already have one of the dragons, then it's just a 2 mana, draw 1. You have both of the dragons, it's literally a dead card. So we'll see if we have more dragons that cost 5 or more. That's a weird stipulation. Single combat, target a friendly and enemy creature. Your creature performs an extra attack on the enemy creature. Power 2. I mean, that's an interesting one if you have a creature heavy deck, which it does not appear that we will have a creature heavy deck. We have Vassic Isle, which is going to help surge our Ariane Dion early, which is amazing. Food Chain is intriguing. Probably not enough wilds, but we'll see. Love a Savage Strike here in this very controlling deck. I'll take a 2 damage spell for 1. It's not normally very good. But this one actually is decent because you can empower it and then deal 4. And in a very control heavy deck, I think that's what we'll be looking for. Love a Blitz creature when we're trying to get to 8 to win. Like, we can just play some Blitz creatures. If they stick and win the game for me, great. They just kind of clear the board and make way for the king. That's fine as well. Wow, and we got a Replicator Alpha, and you can surge it early with Vassic Isle. This deck is stacked. I've never played Replicator Alpha, like ever. I'm going to read it here because I've literally never played it. Mana Surge 8, summon 2 copies of this creature. Afterlife, summoning 3/3. And then the 3/3, I think, summons a 1/1. So I've played against it. I've just never played this card. I think it was ridiculously strong. And sometimes I just don't like to play ridiculously strong cards. You guys know me, I like losing. Meme decks are my speed. All right, let's play Orcish Elite. Love the Blitz. Oh my god, we haven't had this one either. This deck is stacked with cards that I've always wanted to try. Unshackled Archive. If you're holding a spell, gain Frontline and Armor. Bro, I have one. I played against this card so many times. I've never played this card. And this deck is stacked with spells, so this is perfect. Oh my god, this deck. If we don't get 7 wins, I'm actually going to be mad. Rune Writer is not bad. You delve a rune, which means you have a 3 out of 4 chance of getting like the Rune of Fire, which is just phenomenal. And Rune of Fire, honestly, works phenomenal with Ariandion. That's an 8 damage to the face spell. So, I mean, we can take that for sure, I think. Though right now we have literally no early game and only 7 cards left. So we need to find some stuff that costs 1 and 2 mana, probably. More Blitz is decent. Like, we're just such like a reactive deck. We just want to wait for our opponent to do something and then murder it, which I love. Hidden creatures are always good. Deal 1 to each creature is always fun. This is just a really interesting Ratify. Again, we have Vassic Isle. It's going to help me surge so many of these magic cards, which you can not normally surge with a Vassic Isle. You normally have to ramp in order to surge these early. So this transforms a creature into a 1/1 rat and gives me a 2/4 body. But again, if I could move cards around on my curve, I would not put this in the 3 slot. I would actually slide it up to like the 6 slot. Because you technically can play it, of course, at 3. But we're desperate for early game right now, and this does not really count as good early game. So what else do we have? Top card is never going to be an Atlantean, so whatever. We're not really refreshing mana, so whatever. This is what we want to see. Viking War Maiden, something just really strong. Get wide early. 3/3 stats for 2 mana across 2 bodies. Heck yeah. Augur Optimist 4C. No thank you. Loam Strider. Oh, this is the frontliner. This one's interesting. This card is maybe better than people give it credit for. It can just be a dead card, kind of, if it's a 0/4. But if you drop it on turn 1 or turn 2, oftentimes it's just hard to kill it. It's got regen 2. You ram like a 2/2 into it. Now it gains strength and heals itself. Since we kind of want that kind of card, I think we run it. It's just a 0/4 frontliner at worst for 2 with regen 2. I mean, I think it's a decent floor. And I mean, this one's kind of similar where it's like this, you hit it, it heals itself, and then it deals damage and stuff. Got 2 of them. I don't think we're going to want to play those if we don't have to. Let's see what we've got here. Marshwalker, just so many stats for 1 mana. Pyre Shell beat. Oh, man, we have really good aggro type cards here. Nightleaf. I might actually run all 3 of these 1-drops. Undertow is risky because we have like the Hunt. Maybe the Hunt is our an Unbound Flames. We have 3 Unbound Flames. That's absurd. Are we really running 3 copies? But Undertow is decent. Protected 1/1. Meh. I'm not sure about the Nightleaf. I don't think we want the Nightleaf. This deck isn't screaming play tons of cards on the board. Which does make Marsh and Pyre Shell worse. They're just kind of small little things. But I mean, that's 30 cards, and we didn't really have to struggle here. I do like a hidden creature. We're really low on early game here. Makes me nervous. We're going to be looking for like Unannounced Arrival, the War Maiden, Bayflame Blade for sure, the Pyre Shell, and Marshwalker, Savage Strike. That's our mulligan. And the Loam Strider to some extent. Blood in the Water for sure, for sure. So that's really our mulligan there. What is Valkus? Oh, is it the Blitz guy? The 4/3. One's not super strong. If I had a better like 2-drop, which I don't, I would play it. Let's just make sure we didn't miss anything because this deck seems really good with the top end. I don't know about Eklarith, to be honest. I don't know that our hand is going to get super wide. We don't have a ton of Echo. We don't have a ton of card draw. I don't know if we have any card draw, to be honest. And he's just a 6-drop, right? I mean, let's see if we can't find something that's cheaper. Love an Orcish Elite, too. You could probably keep that in a mulligan sometimes. Retaliation, you can keep in a mulligan. There is Rune Viper Tincture. This card used to be great. We're not great, but good. Good enough card draw. But now there's just much better card draw. We didn't get any of it. I'm tempted to run it just because we don't have anything that draws cards right now. Tempted to play the Bark Sworn. I'll throw it in for now. Yeah. Nightleaf is really good. Like a 3-2 for 1. Play that as well. I don't know about Surpassing Blast. We'll keep it, I suppose. Alright, what are we dropping? We need to drop one more card. Kaya is great. Unshackled Archive. Do we really run 3 Unbound Flames? That is a little bit greedy, but... You know what? I'm going to cut the Rune Writer. And add that 3rd Unbound Flames back in. Okay, let's go. Alright, game number 1. Going first, we're taking Mage Bolt. I mean, it's a pretty good hand. Is there a world where you actually get rid of Unshackled Archive? I really want to play this card so bad, but I think since we have 3 shots here, we're going to go for it. Like I said, this is not really an early game play. Okay, we got a hidden 3-3. Okay, I mean, the 7-drop sucks, but... And then we got this back. Alright, not helpful. Well, we'll do this. He's pipping out a Blade of Sticks, okay. Then he'll make a trade. We will drop the Bark Sworn.
This looks promising.
And then we need to get Surge 5 in order for Blood in the Water to be nasty. That's nasty. That's rude. That is very rude. Okay, we're not going to retaliate against a little 1-2. He played the Sampler Archive. He just fractures me to death. However, what the heck else is he supposed to do here? To go Sampler and Pip just to get that surged, but like... This is a super awkward turn.
Focus.
Yay me. That was the worst turn I've ever had. That's interesting, because that pumps health. Yeah, 1 health for each 1-drop. Okay, that's a great top decker there. We can kill the 3-3. And then we can get surged here. Is there a world where you kill the 1-4, you ping it, and then do 3 here, and it only does 1 here? But then you leave him with a 3-2 and a Surge Blood in the Water? That's a little bit cheeky, huh? But what can I say? I'm a cheeky guy. Opponent, so confused right now. We're at 28 health though, so I'm not sweating anything right now. We're getting close to the 7 range, and once we get there, like, our deck is just stacked. And this card is just obscene. Triple S plus tier once surged. Like it can easily 3 for 1. It can 4 for 1. Here it would literally 3 for 1.
My turn.
So we can 3 for 1 him. And we could even pip retaliate and kill this if we wanted a full board clear, which I'm not going to do. But yeah, I mean 3 for 1 is just pretty good. Maybe there's a world where you kill the 3-2 and the 2-3. I don't know though. I think it's probably fine. He's just holding this for board control, but joke's on him. We have no board. Never will. Not till we play something ridiculous. I mean, Kaya's going to be killed, but he hasn't played anything big himself. Like, there's never been something we want to retaliate against, and he's still just going really slow, so he might have some real big top end as well, much like we do. Very weak card. We can just ping it to death. Unannounced. That is ooh, sexy. Technically, we should probably do this first. See what we get. Patience Priestess is so rude. Fortunately, we can't play any creatures after it, and he will just kill it, but that does make him waste his whole turn. Maybe you play this? Afterlife, we get an heirloom, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, he could just straight ping that, and I don't really want him to do that. Let's make him waste his relic. And now we have a surged sampler archive. Yeah, we are stacked here, man. All right, that card is annoying. No, this is not what I thought it was. I thought this was the thing that we have. Okay, so this is Surge 8. And we're definitely going to kill this thing. I think we just retaliate, because what does this do? After you play a nature card, gain +1 strength until the end of turn. Yeah, I think we kill it. Or we could ratify it, but are we really trying to build out our board at this point? I don't think so. Yeah. Bit of a weak turn. Kill his thing and pass, but Fleshbind, interesting. If he plays no creatures or a small one, well, Kaya. Ooh, we got the Unshackled Archive too, so we're holding a spell. Oh, so Mana Surge 7, you do both. Alright, so we want to get Surged, so we can go Kaya, but then we can't get Surged unless we use our Pip. But Kaya Pip GP also surges the Alpha. Which, I mean, yeah. Sign me up.
That about does it.
We now have 85 surged cards in our hand. And our opponent doesn't know what's about to hit them.
This I did not foresee.
It's giving that extra health. Okay. We can blitz and kill this and then hope for either ward, hidden. No, hidden would go away because of the blitz. So ward, +1 health, or the afterlife even, because then he fractures and we still get a creature. And then we could also... Is this really where we want to use our... Lot of options. Summon 2 copies of this creature. Yeah, let's do it. Wind strike. Well,
That is not possible.
yeah. I mean,
I can't do that.
he has the option to just trade the rat himself, or he could GP and then use his rat for other nefarious purposes. So I might as well just make the trade myself, I figure. Rebuilt differently. What is he going to get back? There's been nothing good played so far, so I don't really know why you would play that. All right, we were surged here, so let's go this first. God, this card is 5 mana. How absurd is that? Pick 2 effects. Okay. I will take both. Or it's crazy. I've never played it before. This is so exciting. Guarantee you he's going to rebuild differently on this card in about 5 seconds. He has to use all 7 mana, though, to kill this Replicator Alpha. Huge follow-up. Savage Strike only does 1 damage to this. GP does nothing. What is he doing that does 4 for 4? Yeah, Fracture doesn't do anything, but we have armor. Okay, that was weird. This card is nasty. Maybe one of the best cards that I've never seen anyone play in constructed mode. This card is insane. Is it a magic card? I guess no one plays mid-range magic.
That would be unwise.
And it's hard to play the alpha here. And even end times, though, then summons 3 3/3s. Yeah, okay. Apocalypse Now would hurt, but like, I still think we just win. We have Unbound Flames, which we can go face with. Oh, this deck is stacked. This guy is a win con by himself. A 5 mana win con. Every time I play against this card, it hurts my soul. I'm just like, how am I supposed to win against this? And I finally got to play it myself, and it was everything I hoped it would be. What is he doing? There you go. That's actually a good move. I don't know why he wasted his mana doing other weird stuff. It actually makes me have to do work here. GG's. This deck is stacked. Ooh, did we just get a rematch? Poor guy. They really need to ban rematches. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's the same dude. All right. Don't want the Ariandion. Don't want the 7-drop. Don't want the 6-drop. Love Fae Flame Blade. I think we keep the Sampler Archive just because we need something early game here. Loam Strider is good enough here. If I can drop this turn 1, I will. I mean, now I'm just gonna kill that. I don't think that was wise. Even an argument to just Fae Flame this thing, which I'm going to do. Not concerned about eating 2 damage early here. Now we have something to control the board while we use our Loam Strider to grow. That is terrifying. That is the kind of thing that needs to die immediately. That is the kind of thing that we cannot kill right now immediately, and that sucks. Huh. Really annoying because we can actually do 2 and 3. But it heals first, so... That is pretty freaking annoying. So he hits Loam Strider with it and then has to GP to kill it. And the next turn we can empower this. Kind of ruins my Loam Strider play, but at the same time, at least this doesn't actually survive damage because it just hits this. So it doesn't gain... Like if this was a 1/4, it'd actually be better for him because it would still heal. But then it would actually turn into a 4/3. Whereas here, he now has to waste 33% of his mana for this turn. Hopefully now he can't do anything. And then we just murder this. That's how we drew it up. Okay, he played a little 1/1, that's fine. Because we're just gonna... Yeah, that doesn't even make any sense to play that at all. Just straight up does not make one lick of sense to play that. Okay. Alright, we survived the earliest game. Now we focus on the next couple turns until the hunt. Which probably means running out like the sampler archive early. Although here we can just ping his face, I suppose. Basically just to try and have ways to control how much health he has on board. Like if he had 10 health, we can actually bring him down to 8 and then hunt. If you have a couple creatures, you can bring him down even more. Savage Strike. Like we paid 2 mana for our creature. He just looked like he 2-for-1'd, but he didn't really 2-for-1. That was 1 creature. He spent 3 mana, we spent 2. We won that exchange. Valka's 4-guard onto an empty board. Or we just straight up GP. Yeah, I'm going to play it and hope for like ward or hidden. Nice. Okay. Not what we want to see. He seemed to have not a super... Well, okay, we didn't see that one last time. A super reactive deck. But we didn't play that many creatures as well. He did have this as well, I suppose. Kind of annoying. Is this where we eat 6 damage? We're getting really close to, like, Unbound Flames. I think we just... This is tough. This one's actually tough. I don't mind eating the 6 damage. I mind getting rid of my only relic and then not having it for later turns. Yeah.
That is not possible. I think you'll find me a merciless...
Like now we don't have a relic. If he drops like a 4/9 with frontline, I made that up. We could have hit it and then hunted, you know. Just playing such weak things, like one at a time. It's so bizarre to me. I don't know. It's just so bizarre. Like next turn we have options between Unbound Flames, which would have killed this no matter what, but also the hunt if he plays something like that. He played that last game. He probably shouldn't play that on an empty board. That was like I foresaw the future. Probably like, how did he do that?
cards right, I'll make it quick.
Yeah, now we've got a nice couple surge cards. Oh yeah, there's my boy. I mean, so what's this surge 9? So we need to wait till we're at 8. End pip. Like, what does he float? He's got all these cards. What is he floating 7 mana for? Maybe we're supposed to play Juggernaut to bait out his rebuild differently. Okay, we didn't see that last game. That's an Unbound Flames to the face, though, right here. Especially now. Now it's just... That is... You're getting Unbound Flamed, sir. Yeah. We have 3 of them. I'm not going to be shy about using one, especially when we have 2 in hand. Again, the rebuild differently is a little bit awkward if we don't have lethal in hand, which I think if we have both of these in hand, we'll have lethal. So next turn we need the pip. So I think we just go Juggernaut here, and then we probably bait the rebuild differently. Plus maybe he's a second Frost Giant. I wouldn't be shocked. Does 4 or 6? Oh, only 3? Oh, the one that's like 7 mana does 6. The Albino Hydra is the one I was thinking of. Okay, the hunt. Alright, so we're at 8. So this is where we need to play like 9 mana worth of stuff. But not these 2. Not this. Not that. Not this. Can we get to 9 by only using 2 cheap cards? Maybe we should have kept the Juggernaut. Yeah. Okay. I mean... I want to keep these, because that's what? 10, 19 face damage. And now I kind of feel like I need to keep these to have something to try and surge with. Three, 4. Yeah. Wait one more turn. But we just need to get him down to 19. So even if we just ping him a few times. Or now we'll have Blood in the Water, potentially, if he plays a second creature. I mean, he's basically just dead at this point. Okay, so that's there we go. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boop. Now he's going to be too busy killing these.
Finish them.
I mean, he does have rebuild differently, so if we don't have lethal in hand, maybe Ariandion is sketch. He does have nature. Maybe he has Winter's Bounty. We bring him down to 4, and then he just heals back to 24 immediately, which would be absurd. All right, Kaya is really nice here. Yeah, Kaya is just great. Because that'll bring him down to the 19 that we need. Less than 19, to be fair. And then we just Ariandion next turn and win, right? I feel like he's going to concede before we even get to do it. He can't rebuild differently, this guy now, and he's used 2 the hunts. He already used his Frost Giant.
A wandering mind treads a dangerous path.
Gem Fused, okay.
This looks promising.
Alrighty, here she is. I've never got to play this in sealed before. It literally does not matter. That is crazy. GG's. Alright, we got a Ludia going second. We'll take Mage Bolt. He's got Magic, Deception, and War. Two of them are spell. Well, Magic's certainly spell heavy. Makes me want to keep that Salvatore. Oh, we can't keep Ariandion or the Replicator. Alright, we're keeping the Orcish Elite, so let's get rid of Salvatore.
Don't disappoint me.
Looking for something cheap so we can get a nice Nightleaf, but he passes turn 1. I think we're just going to Nightleaf here. That's not what we want to see. Pyre Shell. So now we could go double 1-drop turn 1. Not great, though. Especially if he has like an Umber Arrow. You can just ram this into here. This wouldn't die immediately, but it would get burned. Plus he can just trade this into here. Not super ideal here, but I'm not going to let him get super wide on me and just like pass or something, so we'll do this while we get the bonus stat. Our hand's a bit thin now, but both really good cards. That's really annoying. We do have a really annoying card for him, though. Like, he can't just easily deal with my stuff. This card actually doesn't do too much here. Okay. That's actually a great trade for me, because now we get to ping this. Our guy lives, his guy dies. And after turn 2, we're already winning. Yes, we're down on health, but I'd rather have a creature on the board than 2 health at this stage of the game. Okay, this guy's got a lot of Lycios postulants. We have a Lycios adherent. It's interesting. It doesn't kill this, does it? No, it does not. Because we could deal 1, and then this would also pump to a 2/1. It's a bit awkward. We could just drop this as a 3/4, go face. Can and will. Because now next turn we save the pip. Next turn we'll have a pip for Orcish Elite, and then still have a pip for a 7-drop later. But pipping to 5 drops is very huge. Pipping to 7 drops is very huge. Of course, if you're going second, you also just can't get run over on turn 1, 2, and 3, or you just lose, so. Use them wisely, is what I'm saying. Ramshackle Hatchet. So he probably trades. Ooh, that's really annoying. That's super annoying. Okay, luckily we have our Orcish Elite play here. Because this card is nuts. That is not what we want to see. This only hits creatures. It's actually tempting to just ping this and then save my pip. He's only got 2 cards. This would have survived as a 3/1 and killed 2 creatures, but we'd have to use a pip in exchange, and then this would be super weak. I think it's better to save this for this turn and hope he plays another, like, 3/3. You can't just ping the 3/3, we can ping the 3/1, right? So, there you go. Now, this won't actually die unless we hit it twice, but... Kaya, okay. Another annoying one. He's got a really good deck. Or maybe not a really good deck. No, he's got a pretty good deck. I mean, Tavern Brawler's phenomenal. This card's phenomenal. Card's phenomenal. Weird to kill the 1-3 instead of the 3-2, but our guy survives this way, and getting rid of that protected is important. Getting rid of the pinger every single turn is important. All right, he's finally got a slow turn here. He's finally run out of steam, realized he's got to take his foot off the gas. Which is great news for us. Once we drop Kaya, this will be surged. We still have 2 pips as well, so we can pip a 6 drop, which is also big. Really 5, 6, and 7 are all big, but especially 5 and 7. Yeah, Kaya's getting pipped here if he doesn't do anything else. It only does 5, unfortunately, even though you spend 6. Because 1 is a pip, it doesn't count. Even though I think it should. We'll argue that till the day I die. Yeah, let's go for it. No world where this misses. Let's go. More thievery. Okay, I mean, he'll probably find... The insane thing about this against Magic is you get to delve a 1-mana spell. Getting 3 options from the Magic domain, you're like 100% to get a Form of Power, an Ancient Text, a Surpassing Blast. There's so many 1-cost, 2-damage spells. So really this God Power against Magic is pretty stacked. You're pretty much never going to whiff on that. I mean, it ultimately costs you 4 mana for a 2-damage spell because you have to spend 3 and then... But I mean, he got Form of Power, so he also did 1 to my face, which is pretty rude. My hand here actually is not good against a random 3-2. Don't even know if pinging this does anything. Because next turn we'd probably be playing Unbound Flames or a Killian. We effectively have like 2 Poison Dart removal type spells as well, because we have Poison Dart plus the Sampler Archive. Yeah, I mean, I guess because we have the Poison Dart, it's such a weak turn, but he's got 3 cards. I'm going to put my foot on the gas a little tiny bit. He does have Magic. Means he could have some serious burn spells. He could have Ariandion. We'll try and... we need to start doing a little bit of damage here. Like, if we can keep the Unbound Flames for Ariandion, then that's phenomenal. Pocket Pair is annoying. And it was surged, so we drew 2. Would ideally like to get him down to about 20 health. This card's super hard to deal with if he doesn't play any creatures. Then it's going to be protected and warded. Even if he plays a creature, it's still going to be warded. So hopefully we can get a 5 plus 2. He's going to hit this with 2, like, Form of Powers, basically. Retribution, okay. 2 1-cost spells. Deal 2 is what I meant. Oh, this card is so nuts. We need to surge it, though. So we can surge it by playing... Then we can't surge Ariandion. I think we just ping his face here. That's lame. But it's the smart play. So next turn we can play Killian. Which will surge this. Play that on 7.1. On 7.2...
What do we have here?
Wait into your hand. Yeah, I think... Ooh. Need to do 1 extra damage here. This pulls a creature from his void, from your void into your hand. Yeah, I don't really want to eat 8 damage here, so... Unfortunately, I think this is a Poison Dart turn. Means we're not going to get Surge because we need to get 7. 4, 5, 6. I don't think there's ever a world where I just Unbound Flame a single thing here. So sadly, we kill his thing and deal 1 face damage. It's not the worst turn. Man, if that had 5 health though, that would have been just pure wreckage. Okay, that's fine. Assume he's gonna play something else, right? If he's playing a backliner. He's asking me to play Unbound Flames now, but I may not oblige. We're so close to the Ariandion that these are just 9/9. That's 18. I think we're gonna go Achillean and just kill this, and then unshackle the following turn. Just keep hammering him with threats. Like, yes, he can ping the ward off of this. I'll lose the protected. Then he still has to kill it. There you go. There's another threat. Okay, like to see that. I mean, Unbound still does 4. This card is annoying. It's genuinely annoying, but I think we just go Achillean here. Yeah, if we had 1 more spell in hand. We're just so close to Ariandion, and if you only have 1 spell, might not be lethal. 2 spells should definitely be lethal. I imagine he's going to kill this. He just needs a Star Shard Bolt. But then we're going to get the Unshackled Archive out and threaten even more damage. In 2 turns, we need to spend 9 mana. We need to really start prepping for that. How are we going to spend 9 mana? Shame we can't do it this turn because I would unbound his face and Pip. Okay, there's a 7 drop. And because this has this is hidden, this doesn't have backline anymore. This is also really good. I mean, this does 2. This won't do any. All right, so the next turn, yeah, we have Juggernaut plus GP. So yeah, let's do this. And then here we also get to ping his face. We're getting really close. So we're going to watch closely. He's been saving a Pip as well. If he spends 9 mana here, we might just be dead. And there's literally nothing we can do about it if he also is holding an Ariandion. Ancient Text is going to do 1. This only does 2. He still needs to find another damage, which, okay, he can get from Thievery every time. Super annoying. But if he has to trade this, then he's down to just the Sentry Post. Okay. All right, so we go 7. And then Pip first. Do the damage here. Then kill that so we don't get any bombs in the deck. And now we are set for next turn. The next turn, we've got 18 damage to the face, plus whatever Ariandion grants me. Or we just replicate our alpha.
Boundaries must be respected.
He did spend 9 mana last turn, by the way. He could Ariandion here, and I would be very sad. But he does need to, I mean, again, he can find it pretty easily with Thievery. 7 damage per spell. Now he can't play it this turn, though, so really hope we can go face this turn. Or that we top deck another spell, which, I mean, we have another... We used on Unbound Flames. We have Worm Breath. That only does 2. Can he do 2 more? I got 2 cards in hand. He pings it, so he needs to do 1? That bodes well for me. Okay, then we just... We need this to go face, though. And it's confused. That's pretty annoying. I don't really want to leave this up to a 50-50. That's really annoying. I'm going to go for it because I think we'll find something that can either kill this. Yeah, we just need like an Illuminate and we win. Blizzard Bolt does it as well, so there you go. Here we go. Because we needed this to die. Or something that could go face, which I think between the two was pretty likely. GG's. Or at the very least, we had a 50-50 at the very end of all that. Right, game number 4. We're off to a great start. Going first. I'm going to get rid of the Unbound Flames first. Okay, we like Nightleaf. Unshackled Archive is just absurd. But I can't get rid of a Blitz creature in our deck. Our deck is very responsive. Card's so good. We need to Surge it, though. Alright, we definitely don't want Ariandion yet. Come back to me, though, later. That's what we want to see. The Fey Flame. These 3 are great. We did not need the Replicator. I'm going to pass. We definitely could have played Nightleaf here. Maybe even should have played Nightleaf. If this wasn't a 6-drop, I would have. There's more of an argument to be made, I think. Since we're not really going to be doing too much, that's a beautiful card to see right now. Also, even just with our GP, like, it's kind of... That's a big boy. Oh, man. Wow. Very interesting. A 4-3 and a 2-1.
Focus.
Yeah. I mean, someone's already confused, so we'll confuse the one we're about to kill. So he doesn't feel it coming. It's humane. I'm not going to hit this. Eats so much damage, though. We like GP swing twice. Hopefully he doesn't play anything too big here. Oh my dear god. This card is S tier, man. He's going to get so many runes and we can't stop him. That is so bad. So bad for us. Oh my dear god. We might actually have to just eat 8 damage here. And then pray that he didn't just get either one of the 2 really good runes that will absolutely wreck my life. Like, if he got the Rune of Fire or the Rune of Strength.
That would be unwise.
Oh, God. Don't look. Alright.
That's enough for
I need to
now.
do everything to just get to this guy. And hopefully next turn with the Blitzer. Also, hopefully we top deck some good stuff because we just used our only pip and we have a bunch of 6 drops in hand. 4 guard is phenomenal here. Like, even if he wiped my board, if he doesn't play another creature. Okay. Now he can't wipe my board. Holy smokes, that's a lot of creatures. Okay. Jesus, can we not get to that? Do we have to do this? No, because we can go kill, 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 kill. Or even, no. What's the best way to do this? We have to be really careful now because we have, like, no plays for the next couple turns. So we actually could go ping, ping, trade, trade. And we save our 4-3 blitzer. But we kind of use our surpassing blast in a way that's not super sexy, but it saves our 3-2. You got another free card though, by the way. That costs 0 mana. Okay, hopefully he didn't get a Rune of Fire, or a Rune of Strength, or yeah, mostly those two. Even the Rune of Sight was pretty annoying last turn because that's just free cards that he got to force C2 for first, and he might get to do it again. That's annoying if he kills this. That's annoying if he gets hidden. Got an Afterlife, which is kind of annoying. Alright, Worm Breath is a decent top deck because we can Worm Breath this, trade here, and then kill. I want to use this when I get to 2-for-1 with it. Like right now it just trades and dies. So yeah, I don't really want to eat more damage. He's got magic. And by that I mean I don't want to eat 3 and then GP. I'll eat 1 more. Oof. Okay. We do have a big Leech Boy, but he needs to be surged. Might have to just play him unsurged, but again, we can't play him next turn, so alright, good. Finally a slow turn from my friend over here. Okay, thank God. Alright. We can't surge anything, unfortunately. So we've never seen the Isle. Do we just play this here and hope for, like, hidden, health, afterlife, ward? Yeah, all of those would be good. So we have like 4 good options. Of course, we get the 1 bad one. Let's go for the Twin Strike. All right. Finally, things are looking up, old Copper. Next turn, we can play this. Really don't want to play it unsurged. He's got a big hand, especially we know he's got spells from Create. It's not like he had like 2 cards in his hand. They might not be spells. Then, like, yeah, there's no point in surging it. But, like, he could have gotten, like, the Hunt or something, and then he just... Or Lightning Strike. Like, now he's got even more, you know? Like, I think we just...
My turn.
I think we just chill. That's really tough. It's really tough to just pass here. Really tough to just pass. Don't think we can justify Salvatore, though. He's got multiple nature spells. He runs nature spells. He's got magic spells. I mean, like, he's going to be able to deal 5 damage from hand with 50 cards in his hand. I'd love to leech his face really badly, but... Stinks that both of these are such great cards at 6 mana, but they both need to be surged, and we don't have the Isle. If we had the Isle, these cards would just be, like, bananas right now. He is just content to sit back, which makes me think he's got something crazy as an end game as well. After a friendly creature attacks, heal it for 2. Okay, that's fine. I mean, if he's letting me just... Okay, Rune of Life. That's fine. That's the good one for us. Like, he got the bad one. Rat is decent if we could surge it here, which we can't unless we just throw away the Salvatore again, and I don't think we do. He's letting me smack him in the face for quite a lot. I do think we kill this. All right. Next turn, hopefully we could play a 7-drop and get Salvatore cooking. At this point, he has so many cards, though, that even him losing 2 is not going to be the end of the world, probably. But if we can pick off 1 good spell, worth it. That's a dumb idea. He just got so absurdly lucky. I just got the worst card in God's Unchained history. Why would you turn a 4-drop with 1 health into a brand new 3-drop? I could have gotten a 3/4. What does this crap card do? Whenever you summon a friendly creature with strength 2 or less, add a random anim to your hand. The random anim costs 1 extra mana. All right, we're going to make Jungle Shepherd to a rock star here. We play Sampler Archive. It gives me a 3-cost anim. But then we can't play 7 mana worth of stuff. I also want to kill this.
Focus.
It's so tempting to do this just for the Jungle Shepherd memes. I've never gotten to play this card. Yeah, I think we just play Kaya here and then hope that all 3 damage hits this. Is there a world where you just trade the stupid Jungle Shepherd? Yeah, I think you do. You need this to die. If it doesn't, then he just gets to freely kill Kaya. Now we have this surged. Why does it look like we surged? I think this being next to 2 cards that are glowing makes this look like it's glowing, but it's not. Okay. We didn't spend 7, though, unfortunately, so Salvatore is still ceaselessly non-impactful. Wow. I also have that. Oh, I do not have that. That one's a good one. All right, we're definitely going to straight up murder all of this because this is about to get nuts. Very unfortunate to have to throw away the Unbound. Like, we can't surge Ariandion, though. Bonus Unbound. Here we go. He's also at 12 now. We don't really need this to be surged. We need this one to get surged. Do run Vassic Isle. I'm pretty confident. Almost certainly going to drop this next turn. But yeah, we get Vassic Isle. It'd only be 8 though, so I guess if we did get the Isle, I think we have to wait. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this one's a bit obnoxious in terms of it doesn't have 4 health. So I can't, like, unbound his face and kill this. We're at 15 too. Like, we have to be pretty careful. He does have a lot of spells himself. Making him discard some would be good, but some are just crappy random things. I think we actually have to Sampler Archive this. And then ping the 1/1. We had 1/3 more mana. We could also get that hidden creature out, which would be nice. Kind of feels like a waste. I don't think you Salvatore here. Maybe you do. All right, let's Salvatore. Let's see what we made him discard.
That's enough for now.
Opalized Roots, and then the other one's terrible. Opalized Roots is like good value generation, but he would need time to do it. Oh yeah, please do that. That's beautiful. He just healed me for so much. Love to see that. Not going to complain about that at all. Okay, now we also have this. So he needs to be Surge 7. I mean, we can just straight ping this guy. And we have 8 now, so we can actually go... We can leave him with a 1-1. But we're going to have a 2-4 and a hidden 3-3. And also now we are surged, splurged. All right, this card is so good. Can't wait to play Unshackled. We also have the Replicator Alpha, right? We have 2 ridiculously good cards to play here. Only needing to do technically 8 damage. This guy's pretty good as he threatens 9 by himself, and then his compatriots threaten 9 as well. He brings that up. Wow. Okay, I was going to say, he needs to have something then that does exactly 3 to each. I mean, that's a decent top deck. This actually might still just win the game on the spot, but maybe it's too risky. Do this, you can't do anything else, which is a bit weak. That's a freaking big boy, though. I mean, I don't know how he could... Like, he goes face. I'm down to 8. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah. Magic's got Epiphany and stuff like that. Let's play it safer.
You've forgotten your roots.
Still a little bit scary if he plays, like, yet another big boy. Be pretty greedy of a deck if he has like multiple 8 drops plus multiple 7 drops. Maybe not multiple 7s, but he's got 1 7. He's definitely playing something greedy though, because he's clicked this GP like 50 times. And now if we get Vastic Isle, we could just play it straight up. Okay, yeah, 4-4 doesn't scare me. We'd be at 14. Yeah, that's fine. I think here we go for the Replicator, and then hopefully that just wins on the spot. That's fine. Regen's cool, but not going to do much against Replicator Alpha. Hey, we got Vastic, so we can actually go Vastic first, no, second, actually, because then we can play it again. Genius. Yep. Okay. Love this also because it's going to heal my face for just a teeny bit, which might come in handy. There's certainly an argument to be made to just heal again because we're probably going to win next turn. And I don't think we have anything else we ever need to surge ever again. Oh, also this wasn't surged yet? Oh, well, yeah, because I was going to GP. Yeah, it would have been surged. Don't mind me.
Back down.
He's now at 10. This is surged. I mean, yeah, I mean, even if he wiped my board, we just Ariandion now. This guy's double dead and he doesn't even know it. Dead from this. Dead from this. This card's S tier as well. This deck is, this is the most stacked deck I've ever had. And so many fun cards that I've never gotten to play. I've never played this ever. I've never played this ever. I've never played this in sealed. I've never gotten 3 Unbound Flames before. 2 mana to clear 3 of those is pretty nutty. I thought they summoned 3/3s. I want a 3/3. Huh? The text of the card is wrong. That's wild. The text of the card is actually wrong. It says Afterlife, summon a 3/3 replicator beta, but it summons 2/2s. Wow, Selena's Insight. That's cool. I applaud you on finding a way to actually completely wreck that guard. And now you will be punished for wrecking my card. Oh, Fortuna. That's pretty gross. Just read this card before I play it. Forward to enemy and his god, give ward to your god. Okay, just making sure I'm not getting... Wait, what? Oh, to a target creature. Yeah, I've never played this card. Just making sure I don't get myself killed by playing it somehow. There we go. GG's. Game number 5 against Ludia. Mage Bolt. They've got Nature, Deception, and Light. Hey, look, it's Vassic Isle. We have so many Surge cards, and they're so good that I think we're going to keep that. Kaya is more immediately impactful as a board wipe. Jeez, dude.
Let's see how many ways you can
Oh, boy. Okay, okay. We got something we can play in the first... Oh, man, this is not good. If he plays something on turn 1, I'm genuinely terrified we're just going to lose. Okay, he played Best Friends, which is maybe the worst, oh boy, possible play ever. Okay, well, also did that in a bad order. Could have drawn a card first to see if he got something better than just running out the... Okay. I feel better about this game. Retaliation's great too, especially on the back foot here. This becomes a 3-cost card if we take some damage. Ooh. Ooh, that card's annoying. What does this do? Copy. Gain a copy of the top card of your opponent's deck. I genuinely do not want him to take the top card of my deck because he could... my deck is stacked. He can get a serious win con. I really don't... And I don't even have a way to, like, kill it next turn. Like... I mean, retaliation. Never mind. But, like, I don't know. What are we going to do? I don't like this. Oh my god. We have so many 5-drops. If I could use a pip here, I would, and to kill him, but I cannot. I'm gonna play this and ping this and pray he trades for some reason. I almost wanted to ping his face just to trick him into trading, because so far he's made some pretty subpar moves, so maybe he'd make a bad choice. Like, if he trades here, that's... Okay. I'm terrified now. I'm genuinely terrified. We don't get to see what he drew yet. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Please don't be Ariandion. I mean, my deck's still way better. It has synergies with, like, stuff like Ariandion and the other things that want to get surged early, but, like... I'm really scared. Wow. Alright, his deck's pretty cool.
The possibilities are endless.
Okay. You can have my Surpassing Blast all day. It's actually a great one because now we can just kill his thing. This is only hidden for 1 turn, not perma-hidden, so we can just ping it next turn. We are rolling again. Here we go. I love this card. I wish it was slightly better. If it was any better, though, it'd probably be too good. That's annoying. Gives it extra health. Would be funny if we played this, though, once it's surged, which we actually could get it surged early if we threw away Vassic Isle here. Because then this would just straight up attack into an armored creature and it would just die, which is funny. Now we get this, which, if we surge and use our only pip, it would kill this. We'd have to use our ping it first, otherwise it would attack this. Although I don't know, maybe it would attack before it does the roar. I'm not sure. I don't think so. They get attacks after, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's kind of awkward.
Focus.
I want to eat 3 damage, and I don't want to use my only pip here. Retaliate against this is kind of weird. Not really hurting anybody. But I would also like to play a creature, which I cannot do. This is really awkward. I think we just go like this. Say okay. Our stuff trades. Ping this. That surges the Vasic Isle. Next turn we can use our surged Vasic Isle to surge the Unshackled Archive. And we can also kill this. Gives it protected. And frontline. Okay. Could retaliate against it. It's pretty weak. It's not really doing much damage to my face. We'll see what we need to do in order to surge 7. We're going to need to spend 5. That might be this plus retaliation plus GP right now. Looks like that's going to be the case. That's so weak. I don't think I can do it. Especially we have heals in our hand. I'm not doing it. I'm not throwing away my retaliate. Play the Marshwalker and call it a day. You'll get surged in another time, my unshackled friend. We have the Sampler Archive and an Unshackled Archive. A lot of archives. That card's pretty cool if you ever get to swing face with it. Which you never really do, but... He's going to trade. I'm happy with the trade. He just 2-for-1'd himself? No. Okay, that's... Doesn't make any sense. But okay. Blued in the water. If we didn't have this creature and if this was surged, they take care of each other. I think we just ping this still. Alright, so we go ping retaliate, that's 5. But then we can't Vasic Isle without using our pip. Alright. I mean, this will get surged eventually. Really want to retaliate against 2/2. God. I mean, we could just give this armor and frontline. Yeah. Alright, we'll do it. See how cool this card is if you don't have... Surge. I mean, it still seems... You get that this is the really good part, honestly. I'm a bit concerned that he's going to just kill this with like a retaliate or some destroy effect, I should say. And then go face. I really don't want him to go face with this thing. Jump on. Does that technically count as doing face damage? No, because he didn't do any. There was no overkill. That was the armor. Okay. He didn't get the draw from it. We're happy. Now we want to... Everything's surged. Okay. So we might as well just heal. Although we're not going to be able to get surged again this turn. Okay, though. Our hand's super reactive right now. We managed to get through that whole gauntlet. We're still going to be able to heal. We didn't lose too much. That doesn't even, like, really matter. It was... Faithlane Blade's good for early aggro. You don't really want to be smacking, like, a bunch of 7 strength creatures. Okay, now we can actually surge this. Now... Go retaliate, Vasic, GP. Again, this feels pretty weak to be retaliating against. This is a good target for Blood in the Water, like on a future turn. Maybe we just start burning his face here. That's fine. The problem is, if he drops like one big target, Blood in the Water does literally nothing. This is for big target. This is for little target. Oh yeah, now we're definitely gonna Unbound Flame again. We still have a third one. I mean, Orcish Elite takes care of the job as well, but this is gonna get me Surged, right? So we're gonna go Vasic. That's gonna be 9. Yeah. Never gonna let you have my cards. They're too good.
A little lack of balance keeps things interesting.
He doesn't have that many cards in hand, and that's what he did on like 7 mana last turn, so it makes me think he doesn't have too much going on right now. I don't think we're going to see a big threat. I mean, he floated 2 mana, but this card is actually really strong, although my Juggernaut is just slightly stronger. I guess we heal and then play the Juggernaut here. I do want to get that Replicator out, but this card pumps every turn, so not gonna let him do it. It kind of demands a Thievery plus 2 damage spell, and then hopefully he can't do too much else, and then the Replicator Alpha becomes even stronger. What is that? Ooh, a Gyros. Not a good card, especially against the fact that we're about to just blitz right into it. Is there another way? Like we could retaliate and then just smack him in the face for 6? I mean, that's pretty punishing. I mean, this does 5 and then we pip GP. Yeah, let's do that. There's that 6 damage to the face. Alright, we're looking good. Reduces this by 1, has an echo. Reduces this by 1 if he plays the echo. That's a blitzer. What are you doing, buddy?
Awkward.
You could have done that first and then... This would be a 3/4. I mean, yes, this would be not as strong, but like I can just ping that, so it's not really that strong anyway. We could do 4. Okay. Looking pretty good even without our Ariane Dion. Or Salvatore or Replicator Alpha. Ooh, that's crazy.
This I did not foresee.
Okay. Don't get cocky, kid. Alright, we got retaliation. That's what we saved retaliation for. Good stuff. We're geniuses.
My turn.
Unbound Flames. Ooh, if we had another pip, we could get his face. But we are going to retaliate here, I believe. Yeah. Then we play the hidden card.
That about does it.
Which means he can't play another Inspired Simulacrum. What is it called? Inspired Simulacrum. Does one. Can he do 2 more to a hidden creature? Color me skeptical. I think it's finally time to replicate our alpha here. Definitely don't want this to get... He's going to protect his face, I guess. Definitely don't want this to get charmed. Which is a thing that could happen. Of course, we don't want that to get charmed either, but it's not surged. And I think this will just straight up win the game. Yeah, plus we get to do this. And ping his 2/1.
It would appear I'm out of options.
Now we've surged Ariandion. We just have lethal. Let's go. GG's. He's saying GG's like, call an ambulance, but not for me. Gonna somehow win right here. War's Wake, okay. He got me. He got me good. Yeah, he's gonna be pretty sad when he sees the Ariandion.
This looks promising.
Though to be fair, I mean, yeah, this deck is just cooked, man. It is cooked. I guess technically the Aether Snaps are... No, none of them do anything. Yeah. Hi, YouTube. GG's. Well played. Ooh. I just feel bad now about this one. I really wish that you couldn't pair with the same people 2 times in a row. Yeah, it's the same dude, right? Nature, Light, Deception. To be fair, he does have a fighting chance with 2 Vault Vagabonds. He could literally copy, like... Alright, that's a really good opening hand. He could literally copy, though, like, my Ariandion and my, you know, Replicator Alpha. I mean, Vasek Isle was a rock star last game. It's hard to keep here with not much else in the early game here. I think we... I think it's greedy to keep it. Knowing he has those Vault Vagabonds, I'm going to pitch it.
Let's see how many ways you can disappoint me.
Yeah, that's not the hand we're looking for here. All 5 drops and a hidden slow 3 drop. If he plays Vault Vagabond, he's getting free cards. Like, there ain't nothing we can do. I'm not using my pip here. But pinging this doesn't do too much. Next turn I want to drop the 3/3, but now I'm probably going to have to ping it, which is unfortunate. But I think we have to drop the 3, because if he drops a Vault Vagabond, we're just terrified. Wow. Okay, well, now he made up my mind for me. We're just going to straight up ping this and pass. And then next turn ping this and pass. And next turn we can technically ping this and also pip out the 3/3. Alright, luckily he didn't have the Vault Vagabond, because that would have been terrifying. I mean, I love this card. I said it already, but I love this card. Such a cool design. It's like the only quote-unquote trap card in Gods Unchained. It's not good, but I love the design of it. And I think the only way it's better is if it's just perma-hidden instead of just hidden for 1 turn. But then it would need to cost probably 4 or 5. And then it's just like cost prohibitively expensive. but it's still really cool. Big fan. Let's kill that. Not gonna use my pip. I mean, yeah, I mean, he knows what end game he's in for, and he's just not rushing. And like, you know, maybe he can't, right? We don't know what his deck entirely consists of. That's a good card. That's what you need to be doing, is just throwing these big bodies at me. I don't have an answer right now. Yeah, I really don't. Like that's what you need to do, is just blitz my face before I can get to my end game. And I mean, honestly here, I don't even know what we do. We might just Bark Sworn and then Fey Flame, and then I don't even like that at all. I want to get this surged, though, is the key. And then this would deal 3 to it, and then likely he'll play more creatures, thinking he's on the front foot. And then between my hidden creature and his other creatures, hopefully that this will be able to do the job. We do know he has a Nefarious Briar. Yeah, I mean, I'm really banking on the Blood in the Water here to save my butt. Axe Succession's mean. It's a really good answer. Oof. I think it's the overkill. Okay, well. That becomes a 7-7. I mean, that's no joke. I have no answer now at all. Jeez. We actually have to just throw this up as a frontliner? God, I mean, if he has an answer for it, though, we're eating 7 and then it becomes 8 damage. Pretty scary. Okay. We know he has the Briar. So I'm just going to swing face. At least get a tiny bit of value out of this thing. Briar. Okay, that's what we want to see. Now it's in range of the Unbound Flames, which is what we really wanted. And also, I mean, if he plays something here, that's funny. That's not what we want to see. That's not the right order. We could have actually had an order where it killed everything. It's still 2-for-1s, which is exactly what we need. But this does survive, and it's going to draw him a card, which is really strong. Really strong. Is there a world where you eat 8 damage? You should eat 4, right? Okay. Sign me up. I love these Blood in the Water puzzles. Like, you know, board ordering, your own creature ordering. It makes for some really interesting plays. I'm, again, going to just keep going face with this because, 1, he can remove it at some point probably, and 2, we're getting pretty low on health. The point where I am not keen on just eating 5 damage at some random point here. I think we just Worm Breath and ping. But we're definitely going to start healing every turn, which is good. I don't love using the Worm Breath, but last game we proved we can really win without... Well, I was going to say we can win without Ariandion, but we actually did need Ariandion, to be fair, to cross the finish line, didn't we? Yeah, I mean, we don't have many other options. We can Unbound Flame it, but I don't really think that's great either, so... We'll just do this. I don't want to use my only pip is my issue. We're still in a spot where we have lots of expensive plays. Okay, he's taken his foot off the gas finally. It was quite an onslaught, though. If he had started that onslaught like 1 or 2 turns earlier, which again, maybe he can. We don't know what's in his deck. But if he had, I think we probably lose. Or at least we would have had to really use a lot of resources that we didn't want to burn in awkward ways. Like, we got out of that without having to use an Unbound Flames or the Orcish Elite. We have 3 Unbound Flames. We could just do this. We also have Kaya. Yeah, let's just Kaya here. It didn't kill the adventurer? Wow. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen a 5 split go 4-1. Pretty unfortunate. And that's now going to become a 3-1. Not cool. Ooh, okay. And that doesn't even die now, but that's okay, because now this gives me an excuse to finally Unbound Flame. Would love if he spends the last 2 mana to drop something small here. Thank you. Much appreciated. I'm going to empower all of them so I don't grab the wrong one. They're now all playable. Unbound Flames. No, we forgot to... I was so excited I forgot to heal for 1, which is pretty dumb. I'm going to smack him in the face again, because, again, he has relic removal, and we're not really keen on using this for board control anymore. We now have lots of board control options. That is interesting. Never seen someone play this just naked. God Blitz 4/4. That's legit against me right now in this position. I think we go ahead and do the same here, but we actually do it right this time. We could be at 13 right now. If we lose by 1, it's because we were dumb. We were a big dumb. Okay, let's get his face again.
That about does it.
And I mean, we're at 12. He's at 14. It's tight. Luckily, he doesn't have magic, so he doesn't have like Epiphany and Astric Implosion and Unbound Flames, second Flame of the Second Shattering. Smart. Okay, we get to wipe his board yet again, and he's going to be very sad about this. Okay, but let's do it in the right order again. Very hard to remember order when you're so excited about your awesome plays. Wrecking his life. Making him feel like, what the hell? This guy has to be hacking. How does he have so many freaking... I apologize. I did run all 3, baby. Paid off. He's going to play Zealous March again, and then we might die. Orcish Elite takes care of 1. Lycios can pop all the protected, but... Okay. That's an annoying card. We haven't found Ariandion, so we could steal my Ariandion. Alright, he's like, there's no way he's got a 4th board wipe. There's my Ariandion, and we still have a pip, so we can actually surge at this turn, but then we don't have the play for the win. Alright, this is surged. Let's start with that. Always lead. If we go Orcish, we can kill the 3/3 and the 1/1 maybe, and then ping this. And then importantly, by playing a 5-drop, we get to heal again. Yeah, you are definitely in trouble, sir. Let's do this. Do that. We've surged our big boy. We just need to draw. I don't know what we have, though. I don't know if we have any more face spells in our deck, to be honest. We used 4 face spells. I don't know if we have another one. Might be it. I think we actually unempower that and maybe play this. No, I think you just... we could even pip. And it would, you know, kill our own dude too. Really dead set on just pinging this. Yeah. 3-4 would be pretty nice though, wouldn't it, huh? I'm going to play it more conservatively. I don't know what other face spells we have. I mean, we get a spell delved, right? But you might miss. I think it's like 50-50. I've not done the math. That is crazy. And terrifying. Luckily, it doesn't have overkill. Poison Dart is 4. The Hunt. Wow. Okay, Hunt doesn't help here, but it's a nice card. He's only got 2 cards. I think we're going to go Poison Dart. GP second. That way we can heal third. And then we will just drop our very own 3-4. Ours is diamond, so it's slightly better, even though his has regen. Not gonna lie, though. Don't like our position here. His regens, he could probably ping this somehow. I don't think he's been leaning on this button enough, to be honest. Like, he could easily get something that kills this. Or even just, like, a couple ancient texts becomes terrifying. That's actually super duper annoying. I mean, we're gonna hunt it, but if he keeps getting this back, we can never play Ariandion. There's the Illuminate. Okay. So this gives me a perfect hunt here. It's going to be 5. That's basically perfect. Guessing Blast could actually just kill this, though, and then we save the hunt. Yeah, you can't play creature, so I mean, it's either... Next turn we can play the Juggernaut, though, because we can ping and then Juggernaut. So I think we do go Blast, ping, heal. At 14, I think we're safe. At some point, we can always throw this away to heal for 1 extra if we're like in dire straits. 10 is not quite enough for me to feel comfortable playing Ariandion, though. Because even if we delve, like 7 is probably where you want to be, right? Because then you can get like an ancient text. Form of Power wouldn't quite do it. That's a... Okay. Deals 1 damage to each creature. Enemy creature? Yeah. Okay. We could ping and then newt. Means we can't heal, unfortunately, but... I'm still nervous that he could run Charm. He didn't do it last game. But, like, if he does do it, it's just straight up GG's. But maybe he's waiting to Charm. No, he would Charm this time. Last time he might have been waiting for me to put a big threat on the board. This time he would just straight up go for it, I think. Yeah. This only is going to have 2 health. Because this is going to ping it. Which 2 is the kind of magic number here with his Thievery. Because he kind of always can delve a 2 health spell. Yeah. Don't think we have any more spells. I want to get him down to at least 7. Okay, that's huntable. Don't forget to heal first. We've missed 1 heal so far.
The possibilities are endless.
That's a pretty good card. Not for this turn, but it's a good card for next turn. Keep up the heals. Keep up the pressure. Keep up the heal.
Patience is a
The irony of playing the Viking War Maiden here is that he probably just kills it with a spell. I kind of think it's better to ping his face, and then next turn if we like Achillean plus Viking, then we're going wide. and saying you need to answer all of these threats, as opposed to just putting one thing out at a time. You know, it's not very good. That's crazy pants. I haven't seen him run any sleep spells. We finally draw the replicator. Okay. That gives me a second win con. Alright, so we go... Yeah, I think we still go for it, even though the 2-1 can now kill the 2-2. It's a bit annoying. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we just ping that. Stupid freaking eagle. Making me change my plans. Now that we have... Okay, that's enough. Now that we have the replicator alpha. Yeah. That... is big. It's not big enough. Do we go for... Yeah, I think we go for Ariande on here. I'm nervous that he could also have an anti-magic expert, which would then... Maybe a 6 plus 5. It's close. But I think we probably just get lethal most of the time with this. Maybe we play this first, and then if we don't get lethal, there's like a line where we need to trade, so we play this first. Go for it. Wow, we did not get it. Not only did we not get it, these are all terrible. These are not good. I might take Ghost Form just to draw a card. I don't... And then just kill my Marshwalker effectively. This is Surge, so we might as well play it. Okay. This is not where we want to be. This has 10 order. Is there any reason to play this? Alright. I'm nervous. I am actually nervous. Like, he could have something that just wrecks me here. I think we're high enough at 17. But, like, this has 5 spell boost. If he steals it somehow... And then how to spell me, I don't know. Probably not. Like, I think we're okay. But, like, we certainly didn't win last turn. This makes me think we probably win. Because he only has 1 mana left now. He's got to deal with a lot of stuff. I'll unmute you, bud. Looks like a GG's here. Whew. I guess they know they're on YouTube. All right, game 7. Here we go, baby. Ken. Ooh, this person behind my face, which I would show you, but it'll break everything, has the really cool trinket here. Trying to hide my face at the end after I lay the smack down. Or I get rid of all my 7 and 8 drops here. Okay, going second. I mean... It's not ideal, but he's playing a slow God Power, so I think he's probably playing a slow deck. So I'm going to just keep... It's definitely an awkward, different type hand than we've been keeping. Let me hide my camera. Watch this. Watch this. Whoa, look at that cool trinket. Control Z. Please don't break anything. Let's go. Professional YouTuber. I hope I didn't break anything. Ooh, runs a Pyre Shaper out on turn 1. Either a very good player or a very bad player. There's no in between. I think it's probably a very good player. Knows that tempo is very important. Has a very good trinket as well. Probably play a lot of sealed, perhaps. So there's either Surpassing Blast or just the Loam. I think we just play the Loam here. Loam is awkward for him to deal with unless he has a way to deal with it. Like a Blitz creature would make me very sad right now. Anything other than a Tavern Brawler or a Viking War Maiden, though, and I think we're pretty happy. If this survives, we're over the moon because the Nightleaf Hunter will then become a 3/2. And we could even trade into this if he doesn't do anything. So he uses his own Surpassing Blast. Okay. Fine with that. Less fine with it now. Pyre Shell is decent. I mean, we could even go Pyre Shell and Nightleaf and Surpassing Blast, which is a pretty nutty line. He's only got 2 cards left in hand. The only reason I kind of don't want to do that is because we have the Savage Strike. So we're not in the desperation of going all in. But I mean, it just feels pretty strong here. And I also don't really want him to be able to swing with this guy, because he grows. So, I mean, we're on turn 2, and you can see that the entire game is basically played out already. We have 1 card left. He had 2. He now has 3. We'll have 2. Okay, and he has to slow down now. So he put his foot on the gas. We put our foot on the gas. We came out ahead. At least for now. He is getting some value now, and we have no cards left. So we need to draw well here. We don't want to draw a 7 or 8 drop here. Okay, I mean, that's not bad. We are holding a spell, so technically next turn we can pip that out. However, it is very bad because we can't actually do anything this turn, so... Floating basically 3 mana. We pinged his face, but we basically did nothing. Which, need I tell you, is not good. He now has the time to just generate even more value. Hopefully he's getting some really junky spells. You can get some really good high rolls, though. Get a couple of the hunts and you just win the game. Get a couple lightning strikes. Get some photogenesis, what is it called? Chlorophyll. NC2O. and no, I don't know that one. Someone in the comments put the chemical molecules for whatever happens during photosynthesis, please. Is there a world where we use our last pip to get the Unshackled Archive out with armor? I don't think so. No, there's not. Because if we miss, we just get wrecked. Like, that's our only card right now. This doesn't do much on certain boards. On certain boards, it can wreck. But on other boards, it does literally nothing. So, like, we can't really play this. That's interesting. Some spell boost. Auric Rush gets to kill this. Okay. Probably just ping his face here. It could go Unshackled Archive here. And he has been just creating so much value. I think we do go. Yeah. I don't know. With the spell booster, it's a little bit annoying, but I'm not going to use a Savage Strike here, so. Hopefully this at least makes him use one of his win cons, or not win cons, I should say. One of his really powerful spells, like a Lightning Strike. Or we find out if he has one, you know. Like, if he can't kill this, then we are in great shape. We have 3 board wipes in our hand. Not exactly where we want to be. We probably want to save Unbound Flames as much as we can. This might be an Ariane Dion victory. This might be one of our victories where we need one of those two really powerful win cons. Some of them, we kind of ran the opponent over. This one, that's not happening. We're out of cards. They've got tons of value. But really, this one's going to come down to... Okay, I mean, he summons me at 2-2. This becomes a 2-3 with regen. We really now have to just waste the Savage Strike? I think so. Yeah, I mean, it's going to regen every turn. It's pretty annoying. You know, I think we... No, that's fine. That was right. This is not good, though. Our deck does not have card draw, so I mean... It is possible we just draw poorly and lose this one. And our hand's good. We are at 6 mana. We can hunt here if he plays the right stuff. He's been playing real slow, though, so I think he might just create again. Okay. Double hits me with the Vanguard. Makes everything pretty awkward here. I'm just going to ping his face and pass, which probably screams, hey, I'm going to Unbound Flame you next turn. I hope he doesn't buff this. I don't know what he'll play now. He tries to play around one of these, he might run into the other one, which is the good news. Pretty confident that one of these two is going to work next turn. I mean, we just screamed, hey, we have Unbound Flames. Like, playing this doesn't really do much. We definitely confused him. That's for sure. My man is stone cold confused. Deep into the rope. Hasn't even swung face yet. Probably fell off his seat. Pips to 7. Okay. That plays right into Unbound Flames. Don't love not hitting him in the face with it, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
That about does it.
Kaya is a good top deck. If he plays semi-weak creatures, Kaya can do the job. Plays 8 health worth of creatures, the Hunt can do the job. If he plays more than 8 health, we might just lose. Really been thinking hard these last couple turns. Really deep in the rope. Opalized Roots. That's nasty. I mean, I don't know why you think so long about that. That's just on an empty board state. He just generated so much obscene value. He now has like 100 cards and we have none.
This looks promising.
That's our Vasic Isle. I mean, we could Kaya here. God, he has so much stuff that I guarantee that Kaya dies. So we do 6 face damage. Like, is that really worth it? Considering how many cards he has and stuff, I'd rather use this as more of a board wipe. Woof. This is pretty awful. I don't even know if we Viking War Maidens still. I feel like he's gonna have blitzers. He's gonna have, underbrush boars or something. He gets 3 cost creatures, by the way, not 2 cost. But I don't know. I feel like he's gonna have answers for these. I'm gonna play him anyway because he's gonna have a lot of sheep. Oh, wow, he just milled his Astric Implosion. That's good for me. He's gonna have a bunch of 3 mana cards that cost 2. Meaning he can play 3 3-mana cards here, so 9 mana worth of cards, or whatever. Which means it's probably gonna be more than 8 health, is my point. So hopefully we can do a little bit of damage and then also hunt. But man, he has so many cards. Don't know exactly how we are going to win this unless we can find our big guns, and we don't have any spells, so Ariandion doesn't do too much. He's at 27. Ariandion doesn't do too much. I think actually the Replicator Alpha is probably better. That's got Blitz. Okay. Don't get Ward. Hidden is fine. It doesn't actually do anything. We want the Overkill to hit my face. That's annoying. Now it heals, but okay, that's basically 8 health on board. Wow. Okay, he could have played the Echo and he did not. But we're still just going to hunt here. But that's pretty dire, I think. Like, he didn't even use like any of those. He used 1, I should say. But he gets the Echo back. Like, he still has 4. No, you add 5. Yeah, 4 3-mana cards reduced to 2. That's crazy. We just used our only board wipe. Don't foresee a good ending of this game. Don't. I mean, our hand is nothing. If he just puts out a bunch of stuff on the board, I think we probably concede. There's another one of his 2 cost. Yeah, he's playing it slow, which, I mean, I definitely disagree with. I have no cards in my hand. I just used the board wipe. You're playing it like I'm holding another board wipe. Maybe he looked at my list, saw that I have a lot of Shaped Blasts, but I don't know. Still just seems not good for him to just chill. I think we have to Worm Breath the 3/4 here. Ugh. God, this is so brutal. We have no hand. Maybe we need to take a shot with Kaya there or something. I don't know. And maybe at 8 mana, Kaya becomes more of a board wipe threat because you can 6 + 1. It's going to do 9 damage total because she'll do 8 for spending 8 mana, and then this will do 1. So means maybe you can assume 4, possibly 5 if you're on the good side of the coin flip. 5 damage to their board. I mean, Salvatore would be really nice if once we get it surged. It's gonna be hard to surge stuff because we don't have any cards. Maybe we shouldn't have gone all in-ish last turn. Like, hold the Worm Breath. Just eat damage? I don't know, man. And pray we find a Shaped Blast. We've already... Or Unbound Flames. I always confuse the 2 names. It's because you can shape this blast. I know you can technically shape the other one as well. That one feels more shapy. Oh my god, dude. That is just GG's, right? We can't kill something with 3 armor. God, and then he pumps it to a 4/4. Alright, Armor of the Pangolin, too good. There's the Salvatore. Oh my god. It's too late now. God. Armor of the Pangolin is so good. There's just nothing we can do. I think we just Kaya and then pray for a miracle. Maybe all of the damage somehow hits the 3/3. I don't even know, man. I don't know. I can't even ping this because then this would definitely not die. There's no way that it's going to do... It would need to do 6 damage to this. Come on, one time. It did. 1 damage and then it grew. Good job, Kaya. You did nothing. Yeah, this one looks pretty over. It's hard to throw in the towel when you're like sitting on a way to surge really powerful cards and you have a bunch of surge cards in your deck. That Replicator Alpha could bring us back. Ariandion could at least kill this thing and then maybe do some face damage plus be a threat that he needs to deal with. I mean, he's at 20. That's not unreasonable for Ariandion. We got to keep cooking. I want him to race me, thinking he'll be fine and kill my creature. Because if we raced him, that's where the Ariandion could probably finish the job. Jesus. Leave me alone. I don't even know what else. Wow. It's the least helpful card in my deck. Okay. This doesn't even kill. Like, if he trades into this, it wouldn't even kill it. Like, that's so crazy. All right.
Nature is often unpredictable.
We're just gonna keep trying to heal ourselves and survive. 20 turns, we should need to ping him in the face each time. Once we get Faithflame Blade, that's 4 more damage. Plus pinging. Probably do 6 or 7 damage over a couple turns. Which puts us in Ariandion outside ballpark. And like, while this doesn't technically kill, I bet he wishes he saved Plan the Hunt now, because he could have traded. And then it would have healed. Now if he trades, this eats 3 damage and it's down to 1. Which feels a lot more killable. I obviously cannot kill it, but it feels a lot more killable, so I'm sure he'd be scared to lose it. My hope is that he somehow has to leave this alive. I don't know. It's got Leech, though. I imagine he has to trade. He can't. Okay, there you go. I don't know why he waited for that one. It just seems pretty obvious. Doesn't even hurt his dude.
Every life lost is a tragedy.
Yeah. Okay, there's the Replicator Alpha, which we now cannot surge. This is also not surged, so we're just in huge trouble. This gives the strongest protected, right? Oh. So we'll just ping that. I'm going to save the Faithflame Blade because we need to get this surged, so we need as much mana as possible in hand. I think at this point we're just too slow. He can do 7 damage here. Plus he's shown he's got some burn spells. He's magic. He already burned 1 Astric Implosion and he had a second one. He had an Unbound Flames.
I did not foresee.
Pretty big. So crazy. Oh, actually, my god goes to sleep too, so we can't even use the Fey Flame Blade as long as this card is alive, which is going to be forever. Forever and ever.
This looks promising.
Poison Dart doesn't even kill it. Crazy. We still die here, but... Heal for 2, it's 6 down, we're dead.
It would appear I'm out of options.
GG's.
Oh,
Alright, I had to take a break. So I'm actually looking at my own list right now. To quickly try and reiterate to my own brain what we've got in our list. Okay. Here we go. Mage Bolt it is. Alright. Let's get back in the swing of this. We are 6-1. Wanted to finish this run in one sitting. Could not do it. Couldn't close it out with that last game. I mean, this looks pretty good going first. Like, it's hard to... What are you gonna do? Pip the loam and then kind of feel like we don't keep the Nightleaf? Maybe the loam is just not very good. I'm definitely keeping that. Yeah, we'll play Nightleaf on turn 1. We'll just T1 that baby and oh yeah, especially with that Flame Blade. Let's go. We are recording, right? I'm professional. Okay, we are. Just making sure. Don't want to lose the end of this immaculate run here. Because this deck is definitely the coolest deck I've gotten to play with ever. Okay, cool card. We're going to wreck it. We'll eat 4 damage to... Ooh. That's a big boy as well.
I can't do that.
It's very tempting to pip this out because our curve would then be 3 and 4. Like, we still have plays for every turn. But I'd rather save... I mean, we'll eat 4 more damage, sure.
This looks promising.
In fact, we actually only need to eat 2 more damage. Okay. Now we're at the unannounced arrival, and I don't mind pinging this. I don't mind pinging this at all. Question is depending on what he does. So, I mean, that just, again, yeah, that's just a perfect...
My turn.
Ooh. I would love to unannounce Arrival, the Loom, because then it actually heals and gets stronger. So I'm actually going to wait. And because of that, we will go like this. And I mean, he seems to be pretty content to not do anything, so I'm going to go ahead and assume he's got a lot of board wipes. But at some point, he's going to have to do something. Even Lycios here would turn this into a 3-attack, 2-attack. Turn this immediately into a 1-attack plus another attack. Like, this would be a 2-4. Yeah, I actually really like that line. But this is also really good. They're both really good lines. I think we go with this. Yeah, let's do it. Now, it's whenever this heals. Okay, it's not whenever it takes damage, because then we could have damaged it twice. But yeah, it's just whenever it heals. So we only need to damage it once.
Focus.
And in fact, it does have regen 2. Yeah, we should have swung first. We would have eaten less damage, but that's okay. There's a bit of a misplay there on my part. This is now a 2/4 with 2 regen and frontline for 2 mana. Pretty good. And we can make it even bigger with unannounced arrival, although that will kill my 3/1. I'm going to go ahead and assume that he's going to kill something this turn, though. Okay. What's the word called? Blight Bomb? Incineration. Interesting. Okay. So, since this will die anyway, we could probably just trade with this one, go face. I mean, maybe we can even just go all face here. Can we go all face? 4, 5. This dies if we play unannounced, which is really unfortunate. So I think we go with the Blitzer. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16. I mean, yeah, we just like kill him in like 2 turns here. We're going to go ham on his face. No, it's whenever it heals again, not whenever it takes damage. I keep thinking it's whenever it takes damage it pumps, but no. Let's do that. So then we're going to have 2 creatures, and we will kill his creature. I really want to get into range of one of these, though. Maybe we just straight up... Alright, we'll do this. It would be helpful if we weren't about to just blitz with it. Very nice. And then I'm actually going to use my pip here. Because now, next turn, it's lethal with Worm Breath. Plus GP. Whew. That's a sweaty 7-win run. Just kidding. It was pretty easy. My deck was cracked AF. Look at me counting my chickens before they hatch. Oh boy, what's my opponent doing? Okay, Kaya's fine. He would have needed to play like Winter's Bounty, and he does not have enough mana, nor the right god. So, we will just kill him and call it a day. Thank you for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Actually, you know what? Let's open up our packs. Got 7 wins, after all. All right, here we go. Let's open up our epic bounty pack and see if we can't get ourselves a board. It is a Nefru's CopperPitch trinket. All right, let's see if we can't get a diamond legendary. Okay, not very good pack. And finally, drum roll please. Diamond legendary incoming. Wow, no shiny cards at all in a while, I feel like. We did get a diamond fighting fair this year, or last year technically. This set, but I don't feel like I've gotten very many shiny cards at all. I almost feel like they're not rendering or something. I don't know. Seems pretty odd that I never get shiny cards, but maybe just confirmation bias and I actually get lots of shiny cards. I don't know. Anyway, listen guys, I just wanted to say thank you for watching and sticking around until the end. Leave a comment below that says something about chickens so I know you made it this far and so everyone else has no idea what you're talking about. Thanks for watching. Until next time.